Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the fourth episode of Midara na Aochan wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. Now, last episode, I think we were on like a school trip or something. I remember a scene of her flying out of the closet and landing on Hijima, and people just kind of thinking that's interesting. But the more important note of last episode was a certain, pantsu incident with the skirt and him wanting to tell her what was up but couldn't quite do it, and it just progressively got more and more awkward, and eventually ended with her dying, falling over. So yeah, now that Ao-chan's dead, I am kind of curious where the anime goes from here. So let's just get into it and find out. So 3, 2, 1, play. Making fun of her for being a lewd girl. That's not okay. I know, kids are always so mean. Don't worry, when you get older, people will more appreciate your lewdness. I assure you. But, yeah. Gotta love the opening. Oof. Gotta watch out for that trapdoor, I keep telling you. I keep forgetting about that face he does. Just gets me every time. Whew. Yabi-chan can't be beaten. Oh, rude. Why not? Oh, what are you giving to her first thing in the morning? That was a lot to look at on screen at the same time. Two pictures and subs. Oh wow. Yeah, that would be a pretty good end goal right there. So, hey, it's nothing wrong with wanting a son, P. I think it's a pretty normal thing to want. Don't worry, you'll be a part of that three-way, whether you like it or not. And by that I mean you'll like it. So, yeah, they're not really dating. Uh, that's what that was about. So I've heard. Yeah, don't say this in front of Owl. Oh, uh, yeah, this is why we didn't want you to say that in front of her. Hands off. I guess he's just trying to ruin his chances with Owl. Yeah, forget boys. I'm going back to my studying and sweets, as it should be. Oh, my picture. She took my picture. Yeah, that's. She has a nickname. No need to, no need to be mean. Oh, so that's who that was, really? I thought that was a boy. Okay. This is Miyabi from the title. Sure, fairly cute. uh, just squeezing those cheeks. I approve. Yeah, we just call him Kijima. Okay. Good news, I suppose. Wow. Yeah, of course, that's where this was leading. It seems so. Okay. Doesn't seem like the nicest person ever. Finally trying to explain the situation. Hours later on the phone. I don't think that's true. Get out of the scene, you're between the camera and her. Kinda. Well then. It's not entirely your fault. That Miyabi girl kind of messed things up a lot. Of course, so did the bald guy. That's Miyabi, isn't it? So of course it is. No, you should go over there and slap her and say, "Get away from my man," and all that. You know, go full drama. Calm down. What do you need for dinner? You're Japanese. Yeah, food's food. I don't think I'm gonna answer that question. Okay. I was waiting for something like that. Uh, uh, Souvenir house. That sounds amazing. Well, if you promise, you kind of have to go through with it. The bar. Wow. uh. Oh. Let's not notice that. Yeah, they are straight up on a date. This girl, she just comes across as so just fake. I think is a good word for it. Wow. Wow. Okay. Someone's a little bit salty. Bring him to a dark place. Don't follow her to a dark place. That's how things end badly. No, I'm okay. Just because I'm on my knees crying doesn't mean I need help. If only. Wow. They have no idea who each other are, do they? It is dark, so I guess that makes sense. His companion, you mean that slut? Well, sure, but who cares what she wants? Monster E. What? How can anyone understand that? And yeah, now we can see who each other are. Is that blood on her mouth? Well, now what do we do? Was her eyes even open? I mean, you couldn't really tell because of the glasses, but I guess so. It's not quite what you think. uh, what has this turned into? Wow. Okay. This is getting really awkward really quickly. Well, they're not a thing, so can't really break up. Yeah, too bad. Photoshopped, really? You really do have no shame. uh, yeah, I don't know anymore. uh, this girl. She's a good girl, but she's also kind of a pain. Get wrecked. She likes you. She just has issues, which we can work through, I'm sure. Yeah, that's all he is. Yes, she does. You you don't know any of that. That's just your own headcanon. So shut up. Your emotions are clear, all right. And we are right in front of a hotel. This looks really bad, actually. Uh, oh, a really abrupt transition to the preview. I really like that. Kind of makes it hard to skip the preview when it does that, but oh well. Oh well. That was the 4th episode of Midara na Aochan wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. And this episode, a new contender has entered the battle, or into the chat, however you want to phrase it. And that would be me. I already forgot her name. Miyabi. I don't want to call her Midari. She has kind of a similar name to Midara. Well, Midara's not a name, but it's similar to the word Midara that's in the title, so that kind of throws me off. Anyway, Miyabi. She's known Aochan since they were little, it seems like. But I guess things have changed since then. So she's aware of the whole Aokan, the nickname thing. And yeah, I was definitely still bothered by that whole thing, and this girl knows about that, and she's after the same guy that she's after, so, drama, melodrama ensues, of course. And she's clearly willing to go full throttle at this, as opposed to Ao-chan, who's much more reserved and on the fence about all of this and stuff like that, whereas this girl's not. She's like, you know what? And I want to pursue this, go away, Ao-chan. I'm gonna do it, so yeah. And she's willing to play the role of this of a type of girl that she's clearly not. She always says a bunch of things that kind of contradict what she says out loud. She's that type of character. So I don't think I think if Kijima really knew what this girl says in her head, he would not have any interest in her at all. I think that's safe to say. Even now, you can tell that he would rather be with Ao-chan. Like, there's no debate about that. He's made that pretty clear. Ao-chan hasn't really understood this at all, but he's made it pretty clear regardless. But Ao-chan is Ao-chan. So what are you gonna do? And so there's that whole thing. We have Ao going on a date with her father, and then you have Kijima going on a date with Miyabi, and they kind of saw each other. They ran into each other in like a haunted house or something, and didn't know who the other person was for a while. But then a flash of light happened, and then they knew, and then things really escalated from there. Like seriously, that was hard to watch. I was just like, I kind of almost wanted to leave the room a little bit just watching that. I was like, okay, guys, can we end this scene? I can't take it. But yeah, they eventually separated. And then the next time she saw him, he was in front of a love hotel, or at least a hotel. I couldn't quite tell. At the very least, a hotel with Miyabi, just clinging to each other. So that looks pretty bad. It's not quite what it looks like. They weren't actually gonna go there. So, but the way it looked is what matters. So Aoi-chan might take issue with that. She might run away. She might confront him about it. Probably run away. But apparently the one picture is completely photoshopped, so that makes sense. Because I was a little bit confused about that, because he didn't really seem to be that into this girl, and yet there was that picture. But if it was photoshopped, that makes more sense. But yeah, this girl's a little bit insufferable, to be honest. Hopefully Dao-chan gives her what's coming to her, maybe a nice slap. I would like that, personally. But, we'll see. I prefer a spanking, but I'll take what I can get. I don't expect that at all. But that's always my favorite punishment towards these type of girls. It's a punishment that everyone can enjoy, I think that's about everything with this episode. Oh, it's funny that she had this book that she was using to help herself. That's very familiar. That was pretty funny. That little reveal, I got a kick out of that. I also love the little three-way imagination segment of Aoi-chan. I mean, what guy wouldn't want that if you could get that, at least as a, an occasional thing? Maybe. I think that's a pretty common fantasy, right? I would imagine. I mean, as long as you get to be a part of it, I don't see why you would have a problem with it, Aoi-chan. Just saying. You'd probably be the main girl of it. So, but yeah, that back and forth in the dark room was just, that was so good, yet so bad. Anyway, yeah, that was the episode. Hopefully things work out better next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.